Tonight, we're not talking about playlists. We're talking about pressure. Because in hip hop, a diss record isn't just a song, it's a public test of creativity, skills, and credibility. When the beat drops, there's nowhere to hide. No PR teams, no excuses, just bars and consequences. Some diss records ended careers, some rewrote legacies, and some exposed truth artists hoped would never see daylight. Back then, when you said something, you had to mean it. You couldn't Google beef. You couldn't delete a verse. Once it was pressed up, it was all the way up. It was permanent. In the streets, not the blogs, decided who won. Tonight, we're asking the real question. Was hip hop better when dissing each other was an art and not algorithms? When respect mattered more than streams? And when your pen game had to be sharper than your security? Because the hottest diss records didn't just talk, they changed the balance of power. So if you ever wonder how words can start wars, end empires, and expose egos, you're in the right place. This is OG Wisdom Podcast. Let's talk about it. Peace, family. It's your brother Tad on the 1 and 2. Joined with my co-host C Gutter.
Yeah,
Gutter, what's the word?
What's cracking?
I can't call it, bro. I can't call it. Since the other night, we was going in on hip-hop. The joint felt real good, too. You know what I'm saying? Just getting nostalgic, going down memory lane. But then we had to think about it. What made hip-hop dope, too, outside of the fashion and all that, was when people started battling the diss records. Like when Kool Mo D got his props from just jumping on Busy Bee movie and then shitting on him. You know what I mean? Like when KRS came out. Know what I mean?
The bridge is over.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
Or when the women was going at it. Because don't forget MC Lyte and Antoinette.
Yeah, that's a fact. She kind of finished her career.
Yeah, man. We can talk about.
Here we go again.
We can talk about all that tonight, man. Oh man.
But then we got our West Coast. We got our West Coast joint. NWA and Q. You had 100 miles running.
No Vaseline.
And you had the classic No Vaseline.
Oh
which
man.
Is the hardest diss song of all time. That's the best one to me.
You get that? Yeah. Because I was gonna ask you that too. What was one of the hardest diss records you ever heard?
It's my best one of all. Like the bridge, that gotta give it up. You gotta give it up to Hit 'Em Up. Even though they was dissing us. You gotta give it up to that. And Ether. But to me, and of course, you know, Kendrick and Drake, that destruction.
That's the modern times right now.
That's the newest destruction. Like I said, to me, No Vaseline and The Bridge is Over. Those are my top two.
I'm gonna tell you something. I got No Vaseline ranked as number 2.
You know what I'm saying?
Hit 'em up. Hit 'em up. What was your thoughts when you first heard Hit 'Em Up? And it not because it was, I think because it was the flagrancy and the energy, because it wasn't lyrically like just that line. First off, I was like, I felt that shit. Because I felt he was dissing all of us. I felt he was dissing New York. Felt he was dissing East Coast. I felt he was dissing Fulton Street. I'm like, nah.
Nah. That was definitely the feeling. But he said some slick shit. When they called niggas Junior Whoppers with no cheese, that shit was hilarious. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, niggas had, but niggas can't, like, this is the thing is niggas ain't get to hear big shit till it was posthumous. And they, like, you couldn't really, like, motherfuckers that knew that he was shooting back with the
which song
on my neck, chrome drop top Children on the scene, smoking pounds of green. Ooh wee, you see the ugliest, money hungriest, Brooklyn lock. Nah, yeah, like so. They didn't get a chance at that time to get that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was way later, so it's like
right, because folks thought Who Shot You was the diss record, and it wasn't, right?
It wasn't.
Right. It was just a dope ass record that just fit whoever. It fits whoever it belonged to. Here, take that with you. You know what I mean? But I think we got to.
It was just an underground hit.
Yeah.
That homeboy allowed people to use that, or he used it as a marketing tool.
Yeah.
Because like I said, when the situation was going on, I know Big spoke to Cuz one time. I didn't hear the conversation. And then I was in the crib when Suge called.
14 seconds.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's bring our sister in here so she could put her 1-2 on it. Peace, sis.
Hello, dear brothers. How y'all doing this evening?
Peace.
We Gucci, sis. We Gucci. Yeah. So Gutty, are we talking about this thing we love so much called hip hop, sis? And you know, with New York being ground zero and Brooklyn being the real home of hip hop, you know, it's only right we talk about it.
That's right. Let them know.
We let the Bronx play with it.
Like the New York joint was The Bridge Is Over.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't nothing. It's nothing that topped that in the history of not even Ether. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you know what's crazy, Got it?
Ether was fire.
You know what's crazy about The Bridge Is Over? Because people may not peep. The Bridge Is Over was the second diss song. Remember, it was The Bridge, and then Boogie Down Production came with the South Bronx. Then Shan came back with Kill That Noise, and then The Bridge dropped. Said, nah,
you know, South Bronx was hard.
Yeah,
but that wasn't the whole city.
Right.
That's just the South Bronx. You know, he shouted out Brooklyn. The dreads in Brooklyn was crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, he originally from Brooklyn.
Yeah, so I heard. Yeah,
he from Fulham. He from them. Well, I know he said he was living in them. Remember the Welfare Hotel on Fulton Street?
Oh, the Granada.
Yeah,
the Granada right down there was that South Portland or South. I forget because they done tore them down so long. Yo, that's how I got my early taste of doing the 1-2 with the work down there by the Granada. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think that was so dope because we had a few diss records prior to that. Because Light and Internet was beefing.
Shit. Cool Mo D and Busy B before that. Then you had
Mo D and LL.
Yeah, that got crazy. Mo D crushed them.
Huh? Mo D crushed you.
LL crushed them. Crushed Mo D.
But this is what I'm saying. I was talking to my artist last night, right? And he from Queens. And I was like LL had the modern rhymes, but he had the old school look.
Yeah.
Like his fashion sense was like, yeah, because he was wearing that Kango. I was like, oh, niggas wearing Kangos right now. My niggas is Jamaicans. You know what I'm saying? Islanders. That won't be all niggas wearing Kangos. Like, no niggas, like, come on, my nigga. It's like, tighten up. Nigga, get a fitted. That's what you got to remember. That's what in our era, that's what was just coming in because niggas is wearing snappy D's. But then more
I don't remember
snapbacks.
Oh yeah. Okay,
cool back in the days.
Yeah,
niggas was rank on the nigga with the snapback. You know what I'm saying? It was the fitteds. The fitteds was the ultimate joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially if you get different teams, like you get the New York joint, but if you got different teams and then you got the matching jersey, that was a big thing. You know what I'm saying? In that time. But he was like dressed like the older niggas.
Right. Supposed to have been the young head.
No, but he was nice though. Dead nice. Like Nick can't forget I'm bad and all that.
Yeah,
He was, yeah, he was
No,
smoking.
yeah, nobody. You know what's crazy, because we don't look at
this,
it. The LL's one of the illest battle rappers, because I can't see him losing the battle to nobody. Cannabis gave him a tough run, but LL crushed everybody.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one.
You think Cannabis crushed him?
Cannabis aired him out. We didn't have nothing for Cannabis, my nigga. Let's be real. Let's keep it all the way 100. Oh, that shit was
that second round knockout, right?
That was an industry joint where he, you know what I'm saying? Where that diss where he ended up getting, you know what I'm saying? Because ain't getting played like. That's what I'm saying. That was an industry joint. Straight up bars. Come on, man.
Yeah, because I don't think LL had nothing to come back to second round knockout. And if
he had something, but it was was getting pushed, and then Wyclef flipped on Cannabis and all that shit.
Right, with that what's Clef got to do with it?
Yeah, it all linked on him from, you know what I'm saying, the industry. It's like everybody piled on, and bro, them bars, he smoked them.
Yeah. Shout out to Spread Love Movement. He said Cannabis won the battle, LL won the war.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. But we talking about the battle. We ain't talking about what happened afterwards. We talking about with some bars.
Yeah, because that was a career-ending joint right there.
It's just that being that L is a veteran, dudes like, because he did some bullshit.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he really did some bullshit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? In that whole situation.
Back the legs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sis, what's one of your favorite diss records?
Roxanne's Revenge. Roxanne's Revenge.
Oh shit, you took it back. Yo.
She ate UTFO up. She ate them up. And put Queensbridge on the map at the same time.
But you gotta think about this. Roxanne, I was talking with my artists, like after a certain time, like UTFO was still on that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And
they was the last ones.
Yeah, and Roxanne Shante was a start of the new era. You know what I'm saying?
She was like 14, 15.
Rakim, like all of them was the start of the new era. Like you got to think about it. Once niggas heard Rakim, all them old school niggas, and they wasn't even old school. It was just that new trend came in where niggas were all that and all that shit was out, my nigga.
Yeah, Rakim definitely bought the flair.
Say that again.
But nah, I'm just being honest. Like, cause I'm speaking. I was a teenager at that time. So all that, like when Rakim,
nah, you dead ass right. But we laughing at the because dudes really said that shit.
Bro, that was their shit. Yeah. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Yeah.
And the place to be.
Yeah, in the place to be. Like everybody did that, my nigga. So when Rakim and KRS-One and Cool G Rap and EPMD and they was saying it a different ways, Roxanne Shante, MC Light, because bro, MC Light was killing a lot of niggas.
Yeah.
But that paper thin shit.
Heavy.
Yeah. It was a lot.
I think a lot of dudes were scared of. I think a lot of dudes were scared of Light, and rightfully so.
They was on that. I told you they was on that. Yeah, coming down the hill and Coupe de Ville. Come on, my nigga. We was past that by then. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is talking about like they rapping in a different way.
That's right. Deep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like once that wave came in and they look, they wasn't like, you gotta remember, look at them covers in them old rap groups, my nigga. Niggas got tight leather pants, cowboy boots, all type of like wild shit, feathers and all that. You remember Melly Mel, like Grandmaster Flair? You remember them album covers? Niggas wasn't trying to dress like that
at all.
Then by the time Rakim and them came up, dudes wasn't trying to dress like LL or Run DMC no more. Because they brought a different style, like Heavy D and them, they brought our style into the, you know what I'm saying?
The aesthetics, yeah.
Exactly, visually. So, and they had a different style of rap. So it fitted our generation more than, because the older cats were still into that shit. But we was the new generation. You got to remember, Special Ed was a little nigga, a teenager. He was in high school.
Yeah, but I got it made.
Yeah, EPMD was young. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, shout out to Dixon Allen Cider.
All these cats was young cats that was bringing more of a younger flavor to the game instead of these old cats that's wearing suits and shits like that. Like
that's why they got crushed. But real quick, right? Because Dixon Allen Cider, shout out to you. They bringing up a lot of West Coast beef. A lot of this, like I vaguely remember DJ Quick and Everlast. And of course, I don't know too much about Too Short and
DJ Quick nice though.
Oh yeah, dead ass nice.
That nigga dead nice.
Yo, just like Compton is one of my favorite songs.
Him and MC8.
Yeah, well, you know, 8
that
is the homie.
For him and 8. Nah, cuz the homie, but he got off in that joint. Quick got off. Nigga ain't even gonna lie.
Nah, you know Quick was nice. Quick was nice. But West Coast, what was one of the diss records that surprised me though? And he showed his ass, The Bitch in You. When Common diss Ice Cube.
Ooh, I forgot about
when
that.
When Common diss Ice Cube. He said, violate you, a Muslim drinking brew. Your boy ain't a Mac 10, he a 22. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, Common.
Common showed his ass on The Bitch in You.
Showed his ass on that one.
And you think Ice Cube was the poster boy for gangster rap. So I was like, I was still young. I think I was like late teens, maybe early 20s. You know what I'm saying? When he did that, I said, damn.
That shit was like, you had to been the early
like
20s.
2020, yeah, like 2021.
I had just came home. It was like 95.
Yeah, so I was 22 in 95. Yeah, but that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. And I'm thinking like, yo, Q gonna fuck him up when he catch him. Yo, Common shit was crazy. I think Jay-Z song Takeover was slept on too. Because that's when he went at Nas. Mobb Deep. Yeah, Mobb Deep and Nas. I think he crushed him in that shit. He had so much dope shit. There was so much dope West Coast shit too.
You got. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like when dudes pass, you can't really, because you had Drop a Gem on them.
Right.
When they was this hot.
Yeah. Yeah. They had so much dope shit. I remember when Cypress Hills and King Son was going at Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying? Because they were saying that Ice Cube stole Wicked from Cypress Hills. The song Wicked that he did with Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sis, what's some other memorable joints you got? Yo, Dixon going in.
Yeah, he is.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
50. Ooh. Yeah, that's a classic.
That was heavy.
Ooh.
That was heavy.
In the first week, and he did that laugh, it was over. He did that. Once he hit that, it was over.
Yeah, I thought Wankster was one of the wackest of the songs.
No, that shit was hard, bro. That shit
you like the song Wankster?
That shit was hard.
I do.
That shit was hard.
It was as a diss song. I was like, it didn't move me. It didn't move me.
It wasn't hard enough for you.
Nah.
Like
no Vaseline.
No, it wasn't.
The bridge is over. Like I'm looking at
it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't on those levels, but it was hard. You know what I'm saying? And Ja never had something that came back harder. That's the whole thing. So when you come out with a diss song and in that joint, that's the shit that really fucked Ja Rule up.
Yeah. Yeah, because and that's
Man,
when Murder
it ain't
Inc. was smoking
it
hot at
ain't
the
really
time.
it ain't stopped no sales or nothing like that because he still had it. He still was getting his sales and he was getting his shows and all that. But future for the future, you know what I'm saying? It fucked him up. It fucked his momentum up. He wasn't that dollar no more. Like
Yeah.
everybody turned against him.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah. Oh, and then you got to remember X diss against Ja. Like he had
Woo! Dogs
yeah,
for life.
yeah.
Yo, Styles murdered that shit. X fuck them niggas. Them niggas ain't your dogs. Better treat them like some cat. Shake their ass to the floor. Been seen the foul shit. Put the guns in them. Little wanna be
You
you.
know what
So
is
why
a
you
fight
run?
them D Block and fucking State Property. That shit was fire.
Yeah.
That shit, I ain't gonna lie. That shit was fire.
Yeah.
They was
That was
tearing
tough.
their ass up.
Yeah. Yo, that's when I saw Beans' lyricism. Cause I was like, yo, Beans can't hang. He stuck in there. Beans went bananas. I was like, oh
Beans
shit.
all the way in there.
Hold up. Cause I thought he could just make good records. Cause some people could make good music, some people could just rap their ass off. Beans, so I could rap my ass off. Fuck, my record sound good, nigga. I will eat you. I said, oh shit. That shit was bananas. But I got some songs, right? I got a bunch of songs from the 80s to moving up to now. And I want to get y'all opinion on some of these joints. Right?
Let's go.
On the scale of 1 to 10. Both of y'all. Which y'all give Roxanne's Revenge? Scale of 1 to 10.
Females?
Yeah. The Roxanne's Revenge joint. When Shantae was dissing UTFO.
No, that's a classic. Yeah,
on a scale of 1 to 10, what you get at?
Gotta get out of 10.
Get out of 10?
Yeah, because you in that era. Like we're not thinking about, you know what I'm saying? We talking about in that era. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, she wasn't rapping like that.
Nah, she was spitting.
Yeah,
and
right.
that was a Molly track.
And she had that little baby ass voice.
So UTFO, you know what you could do? Let me tell you one for me, then I'll tell you one for you. Every time I say it, I'm like a dis. Yeah.
But Shantae was nice. Like she had it was that little voice too. Yeah. You're not expecting the bars to come out of that little voice. Yeah. I remember she had a joint with Bismarck.
The Death Fresh Crew, one of my favorite joints.
Step out my house. Let's do what was cute. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that shit was banging because I think that shit was just live. They didn't even rehearse that shit. That Death Fresh Crew, that's why the shit sound loud. They didn't go in the studio. I forget what club it was at because they got a video for it too of when they did that live. Biz just kicked the beat and she just started rhyming. Shantae was dope. But sis, Gutter gave it a 10. What you give it? Roxanne Shantae.
Gave it a 10.
You gave Roxanne.
I put the double thumbs up. I put the double thumbs up.
Okay. That's a 10. And Chad, y'all could put y'all number in there too. The Bridge is Over. We already know what that is.
Yeah,
that's a 10.
That's a 10 across the board.
Yeah, that's
what would y'all give the South Bronx?
I give that a cool 9. I'll give it a cool 9.
Okay. Get it.
I give the Bridge a cool 9.
Yeah, but the Bridge really wasn't a diss record.
No diss song. Yeah, his joints coming at I can't. Anything he had coming back wasn't impactful. Plus the fact that he was fucking with that hard too. So once that was exposed,
it's showing now.
You just got to keep it real. That impacted it too. Once he said that was part of, you know what I'm saying? That was part
shout
of
out to Dixon, man. I forgot about X-Clan and Third Base too. Remember, Grand Verbalizer, what time is it? They were shitting on Third Base in that joint. They had mad joints dissing Third Base. The X-Clan. He said chocolate and vanilla. How can polar bears swing on vines with the gorillas, please? Brother Jay was nasty.
Nah, he was nice.
Nasty. Brother
Only
Jay
thing I
was
couldn't,
smashed.
only thing I couldn't take him and ISIS was dead nice. I just couldn't take all of the earrings and the wooden staffs and all
Big
that.
wooden beads.
They was overdoing it.
Like, yeah, but like my nigga, and I ain't gonna lie, Jay and ISIS was dead nice, but you know who my nigga is.
Who's that?
Protected by the red, the black,
PXO.
and the green with a key. Sissies.
Yo, rest in peace to
That shit, that
PXO.
nigga had me crying every time, like every joint. I'm looking forward to him talking. Stokely Carmichael. Yo, this nigga voice.
Hey, Trap Brad.
Dead crying, my nigga. I used to love that shit just to hear that nigga talk. That shit used to have me crying.
You think that's when we started calling Jay from Waverly Brother Jay? Remember Pro Black Niggas, the song? Because he's like, Brother Jay, what you say?
Brother Jay, Brother Jay, Brother Jay.
I'm just a
I was locked up there. I was locked up there, so y'all probably did.
Yeah, that's what he's calling Jay. We just start calling him Brother Jay. Like, Brother Jay, what you say? And he started kicking the rap. KRS and PM Dawn. Yo, Dixon going all the way in.
That was just a smack though. Like, did he really like what song? That's what I'm saying.
Right, because they really didn't go. But
that was more
I think that's the first time you really heard dudes getting hands put on him, because he did it publicly.
Yeah,
he did it on stage.
I was just like, yo.
So what we got for No Vaseline?
Oh, you had No Vaseline.
9.
No
For me.
That's a 10.
Okay, I'll give it a 10.
God damn, I'm glad y'all said it all. Used to be hardcore, now you just wet it soft.
Said you was down with the AK. Now
I see you in the video with me.
Looking like
straight bozo. I saw it coming. That's why I went solo. Yeah. All right. So Eazy-E had Real Compton City G's where he was going at Cube.
Yeah. He was going at Cube and Dre.
Yeah. What you get at?
That's a West Coast classic. Because I never like Easy voice was like his shit was amusing to me. Like I never took him I never took him as no lyricist or nothing like that. And people wrote for him. That's like Dre,
motherfucker Dre, motherfucker Death Row.
Yeah,
here comes the left blood.
You know what I'm saying? That shit is that shit is a West Coast classic though, especially in Compton. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Real Compton City G's. Nah, it's so many joints. Cause then you still had Dre Day.
Yeah. Oh, word. Yeah, they like Easy. That's a 10. That's a 10.
Yeah.
They went on Cube, Easy, and Luke.
Word. Thought it was a mark. Thought it was sleazy. Cause I used to hang with Easy. Yeah, it was a lot of dope diss records. And back then shit really didn't escalate. Like now you can't say shit about nobody.
It was escalating. It was more hands though. Like they were seeing each other niggas because you had Cube and Above the Law.
That's right. That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, they threw like he said, cocaine don't bite the front. Like it was a lot of dudes that was having their little day. They was squabbling.
Yeah.
Niggas
Rodney O and Joe Cooley. I used to fuck with them. That was crazy.
Rodney O
and Joe Cooley. And I forget where they from. Yeah. They was a rap group. Yeah, they I think they Midwest. Dixon, where's Rodney O and Joe Cooley from? Them versus Naughty. I heard about that before, but I don't remember much of it. Because, we were still centered on whatever we were centered on back then. But then, of course,
Twister and Bone.
Yeah. I don't know how. I don't know how.
All them niggas is nice.
Yeah, but we knew Twister that had that style first, though. You know what I'm saying? Because when he came out, he was Tongue Twister. And what was that, 88, 89?
89. That's when he won Guinness Book of World. It was 89 or 90. He won the Guinness Book of World Records doing the rapping.
Right, exactly.
The fast.
So when Bone came out, I'm like, how they even confused?
You could understand all this shit.
Yeah.
That was like that was the illest shit for me. You know what I'm saying? It was like how he could spit so fast and you can understand exactly what he's saying. Like it's not, you're not getting lost.
Right. It's not mumble rap. All right.
Yeah.
Dixon said they from LA for sure.
Okay.
Said they think Compton, LA for sure. Yeah, Freestyle Fellowship was dope too. Once we have the knowledge of us of people, then we could be free and what could ever enter the boundaries. Yeah, they shit was dope too. They spitting that fast shit.
Alcoholics, nice.
The licks was dead ass nice. It's the licks, baby. It's the licks. So look, we go to the 90s, right? Who was God, I'm gonna ask you, do you consider Long Kiss Goodnight a diss? Or Kicking the Door? Because Nas said Kicking the Door was about him.
Yeah.
And then I seen some YouTube videos. So you would consider Long Kiss Goodnight a diss song too?
Both.
Who was he talking about in Long Kiss Goodnight?
Boot Camp.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh, if you'd have heard the shit that before it got edited, niggas would have knew for sure. Niggas would have knew for sure.
Okay, and Kicking the Door was definitely about Nas then.
Yeah.
The rain on the top was short like leprechauns as a crucial called Willie's thugs and rapper Dons.
Nas and Pop.
Yeah. Yo, the takeover for me, I got to get at a strong 10.
Takeover?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I ain't going to front. Nas had to do Ether because Jay-Z broke his whole career down. Word. He said one of the, Jay broke the shit down. You got Blueprint 2.
You got a few, like you said, you Hit 'Em Up. You got let me see, you got Hit 'Em Up. You had the shit with DJ Quick and 8. That shit was hard. You had the was that 90s or the 2000s?
Takeover? Yeah, that might have been 2000. Was that on the Blueprint 2 album? Yeah, I think that's like 2000.
Yeah, because the Ether is 2001.
Right.
So it couldn't have been, So those are in the 2000s. 90s, you got
the Vaseline.
No Vaseline. Yeah.
Compton City G's, the Dre Days.
Yeah.
The second round knockouts.
Yeah. That was 99. That was like the last one.
Yeah.
98 or 99. Might have been 98.
Yeah, but I think once Jada and Beans and them start beefing, I thought it was kind of weird when 50 thought he could really hang with Jada though. Because Piggy Bank, he was trying to get at Jada, right?
I think he was just getting that. Was it Piggy Bank? Nah, it was some shit after New York. Oh yeah, it might have been Piggy Bank. Because I'm from New York. Because that's where the shit started. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sheetha. I think that's Remy Ma joint, right?
Who's she coming at?
I forget who she coming at. Yo, shout out to you, West Side Media 510.
Was it Nicki?
It might have been. Who was she getting at in Sheetha? Because I forgot about all the chicks beefing.
There was Jay Quick. That's the song. That's a fact.
Dollars and Cents. Okay. And she was getting at Nicki. In that joint. But now lyrically, who do you think held it down between the two? Nicki or Remy?
Remy?
Give it to Remy.
Who you think is better?
Yeah, lyrically.
It's hard to say. I don't even be knowing. Cause like I said, I don't be making any disrespect, but I don't really listen to them
Yeah, it's hard for me to listen to female rappers too.
because
Nikki.
I don't want to hear about.
Nikki, it, to me, is a better lyricist. Remy is a better performer.
Okay. Okay. And you know, I agree with you, sis. You know why? Because sometimes like somebody be playing the Nicki song and I'll listen to the lyric like, oh, hold up. She going in. She
No,
going
she got.
in.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
this be my whole question with them, because like I hold people to a higher standard. Did somebody write something for you?
Yeah. That's always the question.
Corrupt. That's a hard one.
Motherfuck D, motherfuck M. Only X I know is Exhibit and RBX. That's what Corrupt said. Word up.
Yeah, Party Up was the diss.
I'm about to say, your own man's be like, you stupid. You be like, so I love my baby mother. I never let her go. Niggas crying over bitches that don't belong to them. Fuck is wrong with them?
Yeah.
Yeah, Party Up. Woo. I gotta delete some memory files because I ain't supposed to be still knowing some of these songs. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Corrupt went at DMX, and lyrically, I would say Corrupt is a better MC, but overall artist,
Them
DMX
songs,
hands down.
yeah.
DMX hands down.
X had better a better diss song because it was a party anthem. Like that's the worst diss song. Motherfuckers gonna play it in the club.
Get the club jumping.
Yeah. That's just like the joint Drake again Kendrick did, bro. That's the worst feeling, my nigga.
I never seen somebody sue another rapper over this song.
Like, bro, like, could you understand a whole club saying a minor
word,
bro? I know that's crushing.
Yeah,
in your town, like they gonna they gonna do it in Canada. Like they already did it in Canada, in Toronto.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bro,
yeah,
that's crushing.
Yeah. And that's funny because you think Drake thought he was untouchable because he did shit on Meek. What was the joint he did before Back to Back? Because he put out a joint dissing Meek, and I thought Meek was going to tear him up. Yeah, nah.
I didn't really
remember lyrically, Meek was better.
I heard the Back to Back. Oh, as a rapper? Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. So I thought Meek was gonna crush him. Drake said, "You getting bodied by a singing nigga." I was like, "Wow." Killed him.
He knew not to say no gangster shit.
Yeah, but then he couldn't fuck with Pusha T.
But then right after that, notice once he was able to get over on Meek because he got over without being gangster. Then he just started being gangster. Like that gave him the permission to, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, now you because Meek was the street dude and he got out on him. So I guess he thought, yeah, like I can take on the street persona now. That's what he did after that.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember I thought it was weird seeing Drake walk downtown Brooklyn. Like, why is he even down here? And he was just walking down Fulton Street. Of course, had a bunch of security, entourage, holding his chain tight like this. Shout out to Black Thought. Black Thought was moving the same way when he was on Quincy and Downing when they was doing the Dave Chappelle Block Party documentary.
I just don't like him.
Who's that you don't like?
Drake. I just don't like nothing he does. Nothing. That voice annoys the hell out of me.
Bro,
you sound like DMX, sis. That's what DMX said. DMX said, I don't like shit about Drake. I don't like his name. I
don't like the way he look. I don't like his flow. I don't like his voice. I don't like the tone. I just don't like him.
Because this is why I don't like him. He pick up tones from wherever he was at and whatever was popping. I remember his first joint that ever was popping, he did the chopped and screwed shit. That's a Houston joint. Nigga, you from Canada. How was you doing chopped and screwed shit You know what I'm saying? But you doing the little singing shit behind that. Then like every area he went to, he picked up they accent. He a real actor. So nigga, that ain't hip hop.
And
Be
Kendrick
yourself.
exposed the shit out of that shit, but
Be
not like
yourself.
us.
Nigga, you a Canadian mixed Jewish dude. You know what I'm saying? You can love hip hop. You can love hip. Look at, I'll give you a perfect example, bro. And I can't really listen to too much of him, but I like songs he got. Eminem. Eminem don't try to act like something he's not. Eminem be himself. He's a white boy that know how to rap. He come from similar background. He just come from trailer park. You know what I'm saying? So he's speaking to that.
Right. He's being
reality.
authentic. He's being who he really is.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
And you always win doing that. You always win being yourself.
Yeah.
Because everybody else is taken. Can't be nobody else. They already spoken for. So be yourself.
Exactly. So
yeah. And that's why Not Like Us hit so hard, because, you know, Kendrick is cerebral. So he gave us the history, gave the history of the culture bandits, and really broke Drake down. And what else? What else we had? What else we had? Shit. I mean,
the shit from Pusha T.
Yeah, the story of 80 Don.
Yeah.
Because I don't even think nobody knew Drake had a child back then.
No, nobody did.
Right, because he had a baby with a PO star.
We ain't care, because nobody like him.
Right. Because son had a baby with a PO star, right?
Yeah, facts.
She's a PO star. He was keeping that under wraps. And Pusha T killed him. Oh, man.
See, he ain't gonna never be able to compare with dudes like that. That's what I'm saying. Is like I didn't understand how everybody, but you know, I get it. If the shit get commodity, make it a hot commodity, everybody on it, and then you get certain people to follow it. That's how that shit go.
Let me ask y'all another question. What is a diss record that y'all heard that you didn't know who they were dissing and was surprised once you found out? Like, it was only later, kicking the door, that I learned that it was about Nas over 10 years later. Maybe even longer than that I learned that he was talking about Nas in that joint. One of the songs that surprised me, while y'all think about that, was Talking All That Jazz by Stetsasonic. Did y'all know he was talking about Entombed?
Nope. Now that's a good one.
That whole time, because you heard them.
Oh yes.
He was talking about the group Entombed that made the song Juicy, particularly James Entombed. Because I think Daddy-O heard him in an interview talk about how he don't like sampling and he think that's trash.
Yeah.
You know? And Stetsasonic ended up dissing him. Of course, they put that behind him. You know what I mean? But I thought that was crazy to learn that Stetsasonic was dissing the classic group Entombed.
That you Entombed felt different after Juicy.
And once them checks came through, right?
Exactly.
It's all a dream.
He changed his tune after that.
Once Juicy hit, that nigga was cool as a motherfucker. I bet you that.
Anything else you want to sample?
Bet you that.
Yo, Rick James said the same shit about MC Hammer. Said he ain't want nobody sampling his music. He ain't care who it was. Said he was in a limo and heard the shit come on, and then he heard Hammer rapping, called his peoples. Like, what the hell is this? Yes. Told you I want nobody rapping over my music. Da-da-da. Said showed him how much money he made. Said let him rock.
Let his ass rap. He wants some more shit.
Let him rock. Because I think the older heads, and it go back to something we was talking about earlier, God, as you were saying earlier, talking about the older heads being stuck in the fashion, being stuck in that frame of mind. I don't think they saw the vision of where hip hop was going to go, especially sampling all that music that we enjoy. Because sure enough, as we talk about FBA being and hip hop being a Black American culture, I will never give it to the Caribbeans. I will never give it to the Latinos, because the music that we used, the music that was cut up, was old soul and funk records. It was the music our parents listened to. So that's why that generation was like, "Oh, don't be using my music for that hippity hoppity stuff." Yeah. But they underestimated the creativity of dudes.
They didn't understand lyricism.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They didn't understand lyricism. So, you know, they gonna automatically think, oh, they just trying to make something. This shit ain't even music. All they doing is because you know they ain't listening. They just listening to you. They listening to the music as opposed to, you know what I'm saying? They listen to the instrumentals. Oh, they just taking my shit. They ain't listen to what the people were saying. Yeah. Then they start getting on to this shit is a multi-million-dollar operation.
And they could get paid without doing nothing.
Yeah, I ain't got to play my old shit. I think it changed when, I'm gonna be honest, when Run DMC did the shit with the white boys.
Walk This Way.
Yeah, that shit resurrected their career. So all them older artists that probably wasn't getting they shit, they was like, all right, yeah, go ahead. You gonna get me tours.
Yeah.
Because when the older people hear us playing something, it take them right back to the original. You know what I mean? It take them back to the original song, and then they gonna go in the crib and listen to that shit because they done heard us sampling something. They go pull out, they take the dust off their records and start playing them old joints.
Like, listen to this here. Yeah, dope records. Because you think Eric B and Rakim, they really breathe life back into James Brown. You know what I'm saying? Because you think they had I Got Soul and a couple other joints. You think a lot of people were sampling James Brown joints. Because remember, he didn't want his music sampled neither. In fact, Big Daddy Kane, Young Gifted and Black, was a diss song to James Brown. That joint, Young Gifted and Black, he said, I still get ill at will and kill. He said, I still get ill and kill at will to build the skill to fill your grill. So don't tell me you real. We sample beats, you true inside of and try to fight us. Man, you still be home with arthritis. If we didn't strive and bring back alive old beats that we appreciated, you wouldn't survive. Kane killed them. You'd be another memory to us. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. So it goes back to what Sis said, the longevity. Because it's relevant.
Hip hop brought a lot of old artists back into relevance.
Yeah. Like Royal Jenkins said, I ain't no joke, it's just James Brown sample. Yeah.
All them shits. Most of his first joints, James Brown joints.
Yeah. And it breathed life. And it's so funny that a lot of joints that we didn't know was diss songs. Because back when Young Gifted and Black came out, I just thought it was dope. And then somebody's like, yo, you know this is James Brown, right?
Yeah, I ain't know that.
Yeah. Because remember, James Brown had the song out, I'm Real. And that was James Brown's diss to the rappers, saying they copying him, but he the real thing. He had a song called I'm Real. And Big Daddy Kane got him with Young Gifted and Black. We sample beats, you shoot, sue, and try to fight us. Man, you should be home with arthritis. Hey, come on, that's Big Daddy Kane. That's you know what I'm saying? But that's what's dope about the evolution of music. Say it again.
He started coming around after them checks started coming in.
Yeah.
Still, you know what I'm saying? You still getting paid from them samples. So he was beefing till them checks started coming in. You wasn't doing them shows no more, nigga.
Because remember, you got also to remember that in the beginning, they wasn't getting those checks. Right. So that's why they were saying that. And I think, you know, a lesson for the future artists out there, if you go that route, have a conversation.
Yeah.
Have a conversation.
Because those elders was getting robbed.
They were heavy.
Oh, Prince wasn't letting nobody do his shit.
Yeah. In fact, what's his name? Little Richard really didn't get a Grammy. I used to think that was an act when he was invited to the Grammys and present, and he'd be like, the winner is me. I ain't ever get no Grammy. I ain't ever win no Grammy. Woo. You know, Lil Richie used to go on this tirade. I thought that was an act, but he really wasn't getting his recognition. Pat Boone and all of these other white people were getting Grammys and getting recognition for remaking his songs. So that's why James Brown and them was mad back then. But then hip hop, say it again.
Yeah.
Then hip hop made it so that they could get paid.
It was no fault of either person. It was, like I said, it's the industry.
Yeah,
you know the industry. They was robbing everybody. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just like dudes that have a budget. Said they have $100,000 budget. They done put so much little shit in there to chip away and chip away. You know what I'm saying?
Next you got $5.
Yeah. Next thing you know, your budget $10,000. Then you got one video, and that shit they get that shit shot with. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they was penny pinching artists and shit like that, and fucking them around and like using their budget really to do other shit.
Yeah, pay for other people's stuff.
Yeah, no, pay for their shit. They living large off of your budget.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And to put it within your budget. Put this shit in your budget. Yeah. But the artists ain't never looking to see, you know what I'm saying? They like, damn, this shit costs the, you know.
Yeah, you get the L. Like, here's your bill. This is what you get. But before we get out of here, because our time is flying, I didn't want to forget the female MCs. And what I do remember, a diss record that did make a group's career was Supernature. Remember, Salt and Pepper was Supernature. And they first joint was dissing Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick, called Showstoppers. Remember, Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick had the show. They had the Showstoppers. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how they got on.
Yeah, and that shit was dope too. And it was a bunch of people who tried to go at Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick. But I think theirs was the only one that stood. Because I can remember two other songs. So I used to listen to WBAI back in the days. So it was them, and then there was two other diss records that really didn't go nowhere. Because you remember, The Show and Lottie Dottie had Summer 85 in the chokehold. You really wasn't going nowhere. You wasn't hearing The Show. And then Lottie Dottie on the other side.
Lottie Dottie had the Summer 84. That was an 84 summer. I remember that. It's the first time I get back. Lottie Dottie in The Show. Because you remember they had another joint, Inspector Gadget, with the same beat as The Show. They had this.
That was 82 too, right? I think
the Gadget beat was earlier, but then the Gadget beat.
And Inspector Gadget rap. That was the song. Inspector Gadget rap. He was from East New York.
Exactly.
And it was old school.
I was on my way to a family reunion, and we all had to meet at my grandmother's house. My grandmother lived on the far side. So we had to meet over there. It was like 4:00 in the morning, and I was 12 years old, 82.
Wow, yeah, because I know the first time I saw that was on Video Music Box. The first time I saw that video, because I don't remember if Hot Tracks played it.
What, New York Hot Tracks?
Yeah.
Carlos De Jesus.
Carlos De Jesus. Yeah, because they was playing New Edition, R&B. I don't think they played much of
that shit. They used to play Michael Jackson every Friday fucking night.
Yeah, New York Hot Tracks. Yeah, that was the closest thing we had to MTV.
Yeah, facts.
But Video Music Box was our saving grace.
That was the hip hop classic.
Channel 31.
Roxanne Shante, this all like she did shit. The only one I don't think she did
the song Big Mama.
I don't remember.
Granddaddy IU wrote that. Rest in peace to IU.
I don't think she did Light. Because Light and
she did Yo. She did Yo. I know she did. Told her stomp her big ass down to Jackal Lane. She might have disliked because it was she felt she got snubbed at the Sisters of Hip Hop conference.
No, she was shitting on everybody. Don't get it twisted. I'm saying I don't recall any direct diss to Light.
I think she might have. in the song Big Mama. Yo, Simbo, did she get that like spread love movement? Because I know he might remember.
I know Light was smoking everything. It wasn't like once Light came out, it wasn't no broad.
Wasn't nobody could. And you know what? I used to like Antoinette too.
No one, yeah. She finished her.
Yeah, she killed her career, man.
I like them all. Antoinette,
Finesse Bingo. I was just about to say that, yo. You remember Finesse and Sinquest?
Yeah, that's one of the first groups of Red Hot Lover Tone. He was still living in the projects when that was out. When they put out Soul Sisters. I don't know where they from. I just remember they was like, yo, he produced them. That's his group. Where they were signed?
Uptown Records.
Oh, okay.
You remember Uptown? They had them.
That's right.
The nigga that's in the wheelchair now.
Groove. I mean, chill.
Yeah,
chill. Because he was with Groove Beat Chill.
Yeah, they horrible. I ain't gonna lie. I'm keeping it real.
You ain't like that song, hip hop music? It ain't nothing like
hip hop music.
It ain't nothing like
that's it.
Yeah, they definitely wasn't one of my favorite groups. But yo, shout out to Andre Harrell. I definitely was fucking with Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde back in the days when they was on Profile. Yeah, I used to fuck with Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I loved so much rap.
Man, you know Gutter don't like them suits and stuff.
Yeah,
I
didn't even know they wore suits back then. I didn't know they had on suits.
That should be turned. What? That's all they wore.
I heard the music before I saw the artist.
And these niggas
I didn't know what they look like. I didn't know what they look like.
Dancing in them suits too, my nigga. Like whole moves and all that. Full sweaty dance. Like, nah, my nigga.
I like Pumpkin and the All-Stars. Where here come that beat. Pumpkin and the All-Stars. You don't remember that joint?
No.
All we need is a drummer to give off that funky beat. Now here comes that beat.
I'm still trying to figure out who made that song. We from Brooklyn and we cooking. And
yo, I love that shit.
Get on up and don't you front.
Yo, get your ass up. Go Rambo. Go Rambo. Go.
Yo, bro, that was the anthem.
That's what the Manhattan making.
I ain't gonna lie.
Taking Queens is so whack. Staten Island, and the Bronx bugging out on crack.
We from Brooklyn, and they diss everybody. I ain't gonna lie. They dissed all other 4 boroughs, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they said Manhattan makes it, and then
Brooklyn take it. Yeah. And Queens is so whack. Staten Island soft and smiling, and the Bronx bugging out on crack.
Yo, them niggas, he's wild, my nigga. That's a diss song. That is an in the city diss song. Them niggas is anti everybody else but Brooklyn.
Yo, but you know it's crazy because everybody knew you better not say nothing to Brooklyn either. Because you think that Brooklyn bullshit, we own it.
Niggas was deep.
Yo,
you gotta
Brooklyn
think about it. We was deep within Brooklyn. Like niggas from here be 15, 16 deep. We going over here, running in the 15. You know what I'm saying? Yep, and it depends on just how it depends on that, if it's gonna clash.
Right. Oh, that's my cousin in them. Those my peoples. Oh, that's my man from school.
Then
yo, we together. We out here together.
Then you get deeper. Or you might run into niggas and y'all don't like each other. Niggas clash.
Nas had a show at the arena, right? Yo, and we went up to the arena. We took the train. We was massively deep. And then some Puerto Rican dudes, they was drunk as hell. Yo, Dog is stupid. Dog like, you all right? Duke was calling Earl. Dog had a bottle. Dog like, you want some more? Duke was like, what? We was like, yo, we ain't even gonna do it to them. Gutter. We got to the top of the train station. 1 million Puerto Ricans. Like, oh shit. Somebody in our crew knew some of them dudes, and we all just linked up because it was about to be up because we wasn't good runners back then. At this point in life, we wasn't good runners, so we gonna thump. But somebody in our crew knew them because we was like 20 deep, and then we was outside because they was from Park Slope over in that area by White Cough or some shit. You know what I mean? But to your point. Brooklyn link up. We like, yo, we out here deep. Fuck it, we out here together. And that's how Brooklyn used to do.
All it take is for us to be outside the city. I mean, outside of Brooklyn.
That shit, wherever we at. Oh, you from Brooklyn? Where we at?
Bronx, like if we like
From the yard. We were in the yard. Period.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And so that's why dudes was able to make them songs, even when KRS-One put it in the Bridges Over. Manhattan keeps on making it, Brooklyn keeps on taking it, Bronx keeps creating it, and Queens keep on faking it. Because remember, Staten Island was the forgotten borough. Yeah. So nobody really talked about Staten Island.
Wu-Tang put them on the map. Heavy. Let's be honest. You had the other niggas, the dancing and singing niggas, Full Force.
Force MDs. Yeah, Force MDs, UMCs.
Remember, they was Force MCs at first.
Yep. Yeah, they had a whole routine and everything.
Yeah, but they got on that fairy shit. Forgive me, girl.
Yeah.
Then you had
and that was crazy because my uncles was like, yo, I know them.
The little dark skinned nigga ain't had no
TCD,
That nigga had no
career.
That nigga was singing. His voice was gone from young.
He had the Dame Dash before Dame had it.
Bro, that nigga looked like he looked like he was in like Tomahawks or something. Like you know,
right?
Having these niggas is 15, they got their teeth knocked out in a gang brawl or something.
He should have been in the Miseducation of Sonny Carson.
Yeah,
Sucker think he could. Sucker think he could whoop me.
Was dancing and all that shit. That nigga hit that smile. Cause I remember that video, guys. The Forgive Me Girl. They had the cardigans on and all that shit.
Yeah, they did that in the UK or some shit.
Cause that nigga Grant and them all them kibits at the top was gone. I was like, yo, I hope they get on. Please, cop some. Yeah. And this nigga ain't cop. You know, bro. Do you know this nigga still ain't had a joints when he had that Love Is a House?
No, he didn't. That's almost his whole career. He had no teeth.
Like, you could afford some kibits by now. Come on, my nigga. Y'all doing all them shows, got all them hits, and you still your whole living room missing.
Word, all the furniture goes. All the furniture.
Couch, lounge, ottoman, all that shit.
Yo, rest in peace, TCD, man. Yeah, and Mercury. All of the
whole living room was missing, man. Come on, man.
Because I think that was Staten Island's first big act.
Yeah, that was. That's what I'm saying.
You had the UMCs come after them, but Wu-Tang gave it that. Wu-Tang gave them that grittiness.
Gave him a stamp. Like,
shout out to everybody in Park Hill and Stapleton.
Because I was like the lead singer that was in the Forgive Me Girl. We was locked up together.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The skinny one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they from New Brighton.
He was on the island in 90.
Okay. Oh shit. That was after he done made it. Yeah.
Yeah. He was getting hot too.
Right.
I don't know one thing about
that. Definitely wasn't custody. Definitely.
One thing about that borough, my nigga, they was getting high at a young age. We're talking about hitting that hard.
Yeah.
Like, they could be 15.
So that's what's crazy, right, Gutter? Because back in 85, 86, when I was in 258, I used to go to Staten Island every weekend. And my dudes used to be like, yo, you go out there every week. Ain't it soft out there? I was like, not where I be at. I used to be in Park Hill, like the project.
Ain't shit soft.
Yo, they used to be shooting at the police, like, wow.
You gotta think about it. Niggas just didn't go out there, so they don't know what it's about.
Right.
And they didn't really venture into unless they got family. And most of Staten Island, to be honest, that's just like Far Rockaway. Most of their family from fucking Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Damn near everybody that I knew from Staten Island or from
Brooklyn
or from Far Rockaway got family in Brooklyn.
Yeah, and they just moved out there because those are the new developments. New developments trying to get. Oh shit! Damn, Gutter got stuck. Yeah, but that used to be the thing because I used to love to go to Staten Island. You know what I'm saying? Used to out there have fun, play with the dudes out there. You know what I'm saying? My peoples. We was young. We was kids. There used to be a little swamp in the back of Park Hill. I ain't never go out there and play in that little swamp they used to have. But yeah, that's how I knew so many of them. Because I was just out there all the time, every weekend. Yep. But damn, I hope Gutter could get back in so we could close out. But yeah, sis,
got my Instacart delivery coming. I ain't going outside.
Yeah, but what's some of your favorite diss records before we close out? Some of your memorable ones.
Oh man, like the ones we mentioned earlier, but in recent times, you know, I love Ether. I'm sorry. That whole album, Nas killed. I'm sorry. That's just me. He just killed that whole album. For me anyway. And then of recent, oh yeah, Kendrick is on it. I hope Drake never show his face in life again. Go back to Degrassi, sucker.
So, sis, what you want to leave the people with? Some closing words and where they can find you and follow you at.
Man, y'all stay warm, stay healthy, because this storm is about hitting most of the country. Now, this is gonna be a big one. So y'all stay warm out there, stay safe out there. Catch us every Thursday on Thorough Black Talk World. View. You know, Sister Ruben 927. What's up, girl? You know we have crazy receipts on Thorough Black Talk. Crazy receipts. You know. But catch us every Thursday, 8 to 10 p.m. You can also catch us on all social media platforms. You know. While you in the doors this weekend, throw on the classics. Reminisce. When they reminisce over you, my God.
Yeah. Damn, my brother Gutter done fell out again. All right, y'all. Well, we definitely want to thank y'all for rocking out with us. Shout out to all our usual suspects. Too many names to remember. Shout out to all the new people rocking out with us. Like, subscribe, share, help us grow this platform. We talk politics, culture, and music. There our brother go. Good up.
He was talking with the shiny suits. See, you messing with the shiny suits? Yeah, and they came for you. Oh, and I forgot AZ. I love AZ.
No doubt. But he ain't had no songs dissing nobody though, right?
No. Not that I can remember.
Yeah.
He's just an LMC to me.
Definitely. Well, family, we definitely want to thank y'all for rocking out with us again. Shout out to the usual suspects. Shout out to all the new people rocking out with us. Shout out to everybody who was in the chat, who contributed to this conversation. We love it. We like it. We appreciate it. Catch us back here tomorrow, 7 o'clock. If you don't catch us tomorrow, 7 o'clock, you definitely catch us Sunday at 2 p.m. So hopefully you inspired by something you heard here tonight. It's your turn to go out and inspire others. Y'all stay up, stay blessed, stay true. And remember, no matter how hard things seem right now, it's always better days ahead. Peace, family.